Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is your girl, MamiSoTrue. Welcome back. It's so good to see you here. If you're new, you are welcome to hit the subscription button and join the community of thrivers post narcissistic abuse. Don't forget, take a moment, hit the like button, and if you need extra information, details, anything on booking sessions, reaching out to me, following me on platforms, purchasing MamiSoTrue merchandise, check out the description box below for all further details. You're not the one in their illusion anymore. You're not the one sitting there allowing them to run the show. You're not on their show. You're not on their stage. You're not performing with them, for them, because of them. You walked away. You cut them off. You detached. You let it go. Whether God did it or something happened and it broke and fell apart. Leaving, getting away, walking out that door, finally being done, the most liberating, the most freeing feeling. You didn't know how freeing walking away was until you finally walked away. You didn't realize how badly you were being suffocated until you finally disengaged, detached, disarmed them with your silence, brutally narcissistically injured them with your cutoff. What used to be painful, what used to feel like you couldn't do it or make it out of or make, sense of, now makes a whole lot of sense. They were draining you. They needed you drained. They needed you tired. They needed you anxious. They needed you depressed. They needed you to be mommy girlfriend. They needed you to take care of things that they were too lazy and selfish to take care of. They needed you to give yourself, your time, your money, your credit, your efforts, whatever you had to offer. They wanted it. And that includes your identity. So they tried to steal that too. That's why when you finally left, the one who got away, you felt the exhaustion. You're probably still catching up on rest. You never knew the game you were in. You didn't know the marathon you were in. You didn't know you were racing and competing with somebody who was after your life. You didn't understand that it was really fake love. Walking away, disconnecting, and getting out of this emotional turmoil with narcissists, and getting out of that abusive cycle with narcissists is one of the most painful it can be, depending on the situation, the dynamic, the relationship. It can be one of the most painful, heartbreaking experiences, most devastating situations that anyone can go through. Whether you were discarded or you had to walk away, sometimes it's easier said than the reality of going through that final discard, that breakup, that this is it, that I am really walking away this time. This is not like the other times where I just left for a while for things to kind of die down and, allow you to soul search, whatever. The final goodbye, the final walk out the door, the I am not looking back, you'll never see me again. I'm really serious, like I am filing this thing. It's actually in, it's signed, it's sealed. The judge is reviewing it tonight. Like I have an attorney. I've boxed my things. I have a new place. I've already aligned a new job. I am moving away. I'm changing. I mean, this is that I am done. This is it. I am not accepting your narrative. I am not allowing you to control my life, my finances, my image, my mind. I am not going to continue to let you trick me into believing what the reality is when I know what the reality is because I feel it. I feel your coldness. I feel your harshness. I feel the distance. I feel the cheating. I feel the lying. I feel the letdowns. I feel the disappointments year after year. I feel the flawed character. I see it. I've witnessed it. And I cannot unsee the monster that you are. You're not changing. You'll never change. You're not even a good parent. I'm leaving and walking away and leaving your family and cutting off these people is not always the easiest, most simplest thing to be done. But when it's done and it's final and that's it, that's it. That's it. Now what happens is this person is left with nothing but the illusion that they wanted you to drown in. They're left with an act. They're left with a mask, a raggedy mask that they're still willing to put on, doctor up however they can, keep up with their fake, false sense of self. Protect whatever image they still have with all the people who are still convinced that they are such an amazing person. When you finally leave, when you finally left, when you finally walked away, the fakeness continues. This is actually when they sharpen their knife. They activate their acting skills to the maximum. This is when they pull in people that look like you or don't look nothing like you. This is when they find a new target, the next person with money. The one who truly got away. The one who truly left an injury so deep, a wound so deep, because this person has a problem with their ego. Abusing you poured into that ego. Having you around no matter what they did to you, you stayed, you tried. That poured into their ego. That made them feel very superior. It gave them the control that they seek after. It gave them the necessary supply that they needed. You fit the image all this time until it was time for everything to end, until you finally left and ended it all. Stopped playing the game with them. And they had to pull someone else into the game or other people into the game. New tricks, old tricks, whatever tricks into the game. The game seems to get dirtier. When the one who gets away, now they are trying their hardest to replicate the same life that they had with you. They're going to make sure they maintain the image that needs to be in place so that they are safe. No one can know the monster that you know, so that the faking continues, the acting continues. They are still putting on the grandiest show. That show is obvious and disturbing when you've stepped back and healed because you're the one that's gotten away. When you take time to get away and get your peace back and prioritize self-care and get back into your life and, take time to really just heal from what you just went through, you get to witness that it was never real anyway. And it would never be real for anyone else. It would never be real with anyone else because they are who they are. And who they are is fake. It's a facade. You start to see that, wow, if anything, I know more than anyone who this person truly is. I know how they really are. You know everything about them. Good, bad, ugly, sad. You know what they're capable of. You know what they're not capable of. You know that they really have nothing good to offer. The one who got away is the one who embraces that truth, that reality, takes their power back and start to smile again. Move on, venture into new things in life, take their life back, pull back take their identity back reshift the narrative and change their perspective on how they're looking at it all, how they were looking at it, because they were looking at it through the wrong lens. They were gaslit. They were sitting in the midst of confusion with the author of confusion. The one who got away escapes all that confusion, leaves them with nothing but their scripts. They're using the same lines on new people and old people. They still spitting the same game. They still using old pictures. Their profile picture is a picture of you and them with you cropped out. They don't even have nothing new to show. They haven't even refreshed their narcissistic resume. They're just desperate enough to pull in whoever, however, so that they can continue to be safe enough to never have to be seen for who they really are. It's all about exposure. The one who got away left them with something to prove to the world. They want to prove to the world that the one who got away is the crazy one. They want to prove to the world that they're the victim because you got away. If you know, you know. Share your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Until next time, beautiful people, keep thriving. Bye, guys.